Welcome to Lesson 6. Lesson 6 is basically about liaison and information sharing, this important aspect of coordination. There are two core functions to UN CIMIC. One, of course, is the management of the interaction between civilian and military actors. That includes internal and external actors. But the other one is this transition management or support activity, and that really is talked about with respect to civil assistance. And we'll talk about that in a later lesson. But this one is going to focus on this idea of liaison and information sharing. And it's qualitatively different in UN CIMIC than it is in most other liaison and information sharing activities. And the reason for that is because the goal of liaison in UN CIMIC goes merely beyond just passing information back and forth between the players. It's an application of the UN CIMIC principles. Liaison is important to civilianizing, but also important to localizing, but particularly the civilianizing effort. It forms the basis on which to support those external actors, and as a main function of your mission as a UN CIMIC officer. So this lesson is going to discuss what liaison is in general, and then specify what UN CIMIC liaison is all about. It's really part of thinking globally and acting locally, as any CIMIC officer should be able to do. So you have to be able to learn to approach all the different ways and in a comprehensive and coherent manner. Now, the ways and means of liaison include communication, includes building relationships, which is really fundamental to UN CIMIC. It's using coordination or supporting coordination centers, more importantly, and being in meetings, working groups, and other sort of coordination events and activities. Liaison, coordination, and information sharing is really more art than science. And UN CIMIC officers who conduct liaison and information sharing should engage persistently and quietly, but with great effect. So when you're doing liaison, remember that you're there to facilitate a process, that you're doing enabling, that you're supporting a much larger activity. And that's why it goes simply beyond the standard liaison officer job of just passing information back and forth. You're an enabler. Keep that in mind.